So hi guys, and welcome to our live stream for Scorpion Racewear. Today we've got a special guest, our friend Ash Dawes. How are you, Ash?
Good, how are you?
Now, first up, happy birthday for the other day.
Oh, thank you.
So you got plenty of things, and yes guys, she does actually have more gear than I do in my own gear, I swear to God.
Yep, yeah I do, I really do.
So today we've got a couple of things. We want to do two big announcements that we want to look at. So to tell you all about, so we just want to let you know about that, plus we want to just keep you informed on where we're going. Okay, so let's start with the progress of DFR.
Yeah, we're further ahead than we thought we would be, surprisingly. Two of our cars have been spray painted, the other two are in the lineup to get done, so we're certainly on our way and they're looking good so far.
As you might be able to tell, one car right behind us, we've only literally painted that an hour ago. So we're trying to not touch it, but we're trying to use it as a backdrop for everybody. Don't forget guys, make a comment. I've got a phone here as well, so we're going to try and catch up with them as much as we can. So, with the progress of the DFR, where are the cars, other than being painted, where are we all at with them?
All have got new fresh panels on them, all the insides are done, engines, we're waiting on an engine for Blake's, that's currently getting refreshed and redone now, but all the other three are just about there. Next thing I think was tyres. Just the little things to go, but they should all be ready for the first night.
So the bulk of the cars are ready to go?
Bulk is definitely done. 3 will go to scrutineering next weekend. So.
Well, that's good, because last year we were a bit behind with everything that, so that's great to see that.
Heaps further along this year.
Yeah. Any real modifications to the cars compared to last season? Or was it just been tweaking?
Just tweaking. We had a really good season last year. The boys were all really happy with their cars. Blake and Troy looked at mine at the end of last season, got that sorted out, so that should be good for this season too. So it was just little minor tweaking. We didn't want to stray too far from what we had last season. Okay,
now let's talk about your knee.
Yes.
Where we are with that. So will we be back in the car for the first round?
Hopefully, fingers crossed. I've had a second surgery since the first one, and recovery's been a lot better since then. So far, doctor and surgeon has said it's looking good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
It's really good. As you can see behind us, if you have a quick look, we've got a banner up this time. Now, that banner is 3 metres by 1.5 metres in size. Now, as an introductory offer, we now can get these done in the subliminated. We're offering them at $150 for that size. That's right, $150 for that size. There is a design fee, obviously, but for that size, we're doing that price. Any other size, quote us on it. Now, we cannot go any wider, as in width, as 150, but we can go in different sizes. So if you want one, contact us and we'll have a look at what prices we can do for the rest of them.
Awesome for cars that do displays and charity days. Perfect to have behind your cars.
They really are, and they're a really good thick material too. That one there has rope and eyelets, so you can have it with eyelets or with rope. That's included in the price that we'll give you. So I'll just have a quick look to see if there's anything here from anyone. No, not at the moment, that's good. Okay, so let's go on here. Some of you may have been watching the Chariots of Thunder up in Darwin just recently. That was on yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Just so you know, if you want to watch it, that is on there, live on their Facebook page. So just look up Chariots of Thunder. The reason we're bringing that up is because we're actually going to have Hayden Pascoe up there racing on Friday on the 23rd.
Yeah.
So now, Hayden's going to be actually releasing his new scheme and his new race suit that we've just done for him. We've put out little snippets and little teas. So we've had a few snippets out there. So he'll be actually taking some photos for us and we'll actually be able to see what it looks like on the track. I'm actually hanging because it's like having you like your own little child, your first ones, and getting out there and seeing what they're going to be looking. So I'm really looking forward to that. So again, Chariots of Thunder, Facebook page, live stream. Good coverage, and you'll be able to watch also the sprint cars and everything like that.
Nigel will share it, and then we'll all share it, so you'll be able to find it with no problems.
We'll put it on the end. We'll put it on the end of the Facebook page, probably around this time when I go back and look at it, so I can put it up there for you. Okay. Our sale that's on at the moment.
Yes.
It ends at the end of the month. So if you haven't ordered your gear by the end of the month, the sale will be over. So
get in there, guys. Like Nigel already does a good price, but when there's a sale like this on, definitely take it while you can, for sure.
We've had a massive response from New Zealand. They've just been overwhelming actually for this actual deal. So we've got to thank them and the community in New Zealand. We'll get back to New Zealand in a minute, but we'll be talking about them later. Righto, let's talk about the Scorpion Cup.
Yes.
It's another reason why we have Ash here. She's on the committee for the Street Stockers. So last year we put our inaugural Scorpion Cup on.
Yes.
We had a massive response from Nowra when we went down there.
Yeah, the Nowra club up there were amazing. They were very pleased to have it for a start. But on the night, they were helpful. They could do anything and everything we asked. We had a good turnout of cars as well.
Yeah, we had a very strong field.
Yeah.
Probably one of the, even though the field was a little bit short because of the New South Wales titles.
Yeah, we had some titles and a couple of big events before and after. But we had really good drivers turn up for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And so this year we're actually going to really go big with this. We've always stated from the start, and we've always pointed out to the club that from our side of it, as sponsoring it, it's a show. So we're going to put it on for the crowd, get the crowd involved. We've got a few little secret things that we want to put on.
Yeah, this year's got a couple of surprises coming out. So.
Yeah, and it's going to interact with the crowd, with the drivers, and everything like that.
Yeah, you've really focused this year on getting everyone involved, from drivers to families to the crowd to the track itself. There's like, everyone's got a bit of a role to play, but it means that everyone's a part of it. It's big. Everyone gets to have their piece. So
yeah. So in talking that, we've already got 2 backers. So I've got to thank 2 sponsors so far. I've got to thank Sean DeVudy. He's come back on again this season, so thank you very much, Sean, for that. And also Beck Doyle from the BDP Promotional Girls. She's going to come on board as well. We're not talking figures or anything just yet, but we know they've got them on board. The main goal for this season is to get $1,000 in prize money. So we're looking at $100 for the pole shuffle, which everyone just loved last season.
Oh, last year's pole shuffle was unbelievable to watch. It was hard to kind of like film and take notes, and when it was just so good to watch.
Yeah, so we've decided to put $100 on the pole. That's going to make it even a tougher one for the guys. We're also going to still be doing the $500 to win. That's kind of like a tradition now. We'll just leave that at that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Second and third is going to be $250 and $150. So there's your $1,000 straight up, just in loan in that. We are trying to get more sponsorships than just the $1,000, so that we can organise tow money for the guys as well. So if there's any companies out there that are interested in coming on board, contact us here at Scorpion Racewear, and we'll be definitely looking at adding you to it. Right, just so we get the dates right, 7th of March.
Yes.
All right.
It's locked in, ready to go.
Yeah, so we'll be obviously pushing that as much as we can. Now, I'll just have a quick look, see if there's any comments or messages. Hi guys from New Zealand. Hi guys, Lil's out the side, she's saying hi as well. We've got a couple of guys that are just talking about when will the Scorpion Cup is, which we just done.
Yeah, so it's on our calendar, on the Western Sydney Street Stockers official calendar. It's got a date, it's all been booked in with Nowra and our club, so it's definitely...
It's 100% on for the second year. And again, like I said, we are going to try and make this as big as we can.
We'll constantly be talking about it all the time.
Will.
Yeah.
Now, one of the biggest things that I posted up this week was about our 2 big announcements.
Oh, I thought it was just my birthday.
Oh, well, there was that as well, Ash, of course. Now, the 2 big announcements, we can't fully tell you exactly what they are. We are going to tease you about them.
True Scorpion style, we're just going to give you little bits till the end.
Because we want to actually promote these separately and when we do it. But it does evolve around the Scorpion Cup, one of them. So let's get this one out first. So, with the Scorpion Cup, we have 3 different ways to join the Cup. One is to be a member and race the country series.
Yes.
Right. So that we want to promote the country series for the club, and that's why one of the reasons that's one of the reasons you automatically guarantee. Yeah. The second one will be if you're an Australian or New South Wales or club champion in the last 5 years.
Yep.
You're entitled to come along as well. The third one is promoter's choice. That's where I'm coming in here already. The reason I'm saying this is because we actually have got an international driver coming along for the one-off drive.
Yeah. It's already out there about how good the Scorpion Cup is, so we've had interest.
Yes, we've picked up an international driver already. It has been signed, well, not signed, sealed, delivered, but it has been confirmed that they are coming over. That we've already organised. Yeah,
It's in a text.
It's in a text already confirmed. They've already organised accommodation and flight, so it's happening. That's the first big announcement. We will announce that a little bit further when we start promoting the Scorpion Cup fully.
Yes, yeah.
The second one is what I said to you before about how much we've been appreciating the New Zealand people and how overwhelming they've taken on Scorpion Racewear. At this point in time, we thought that we needed to have more contact with people at the tracks. So we've actually spoken to someone in New Zealand. We're not going to name them again, but we have spoken to them about doing a dealership as such. So they'll be at the track and they'll be having all the gear there, and you'll have a point of contact if you want to go and have a look at the gear. Speak
Almost
to them
like
about the gear.
New Zealand office of
Yes,
Scorpion Racewear.
yeah. We can't be obviously over there being in Australia, but we need a point of contact. We're getting so many people from New Zealand wanting the gear that we believe that we need to have some point of contact over there. So guys, they will be announced very soon on who that is, but at least we're going to now have some footing over there for you guys. Having Kristen obviously over there as well, promoting it as well. She does a lot more racing at this season in Australia, so that we wanted to make sure that we still had someone at the track at most weekends running around promoting us.
Yeah, the brand's just growing.
People
are seeing it, they're seeing the quality, they're working well with Nigel, so why not?
We've been very lucky with who we've picked up in the supporting teams, and they've been promoting us really well.
Yeah.
We've done a lot with this season with the new striker suit. That's probably, it's actually 10 to 12
10
suits.
to 12 striker suits.
Already. People get there and say, oh, it's the same suit, but as soon as you start changing colours, logos and everything, it does change the whole look.
Everyone can have a similar style suit, but it's those little touches and those individual characteristics that get put on a suit that make it your own, and I think that's where you really come into it.
Yeah, it's amazing how well we've designed that suit, and it works on so many different levels. So guys, remember, our suits are priced for the budget racer. We don't have the big market ups that some of the guys have. When we tell you a price, that price includes everything. We've included race receivers this year, gussets. We've included, if you want to have pockets, without pockets. We've done the NASCAR cuffs, the 360 shoulders, the arm restraints if you want them as well.
It's really about catering for everybody, isn't it? From the little guy to the big guy, the changes can be made to suit you, and it doesn't matter whether you're a budget racer or you are, a high-class racer. You can do it for anything.
Yeah, it's designed for everyone. Like I said before in some of our other interviews, that we cater for the beginner. We wanted to make sure that they can come in an entry level and be safe. None of the gear that I sell, I wouldn't wear myself. Mm-hmm. Ashley and the Dawes, that test people a lot of the time. Ash
I can do loads of washing with like 9 or 10 Scorpion items easily.
So we do make sure that our gear is safe. So just remind everyone that we do look after that. Let's have a quick look at this before we go. No, nothing muscle. Come on, Nigel. Harper, you teased me the other night. Oh, that's from Sue. So, like
that's
you said,
what we're all about.
Yeah. So as we'll close it off here now.
Yep.
But like I said, the two big announcements is the fact that the Scorpion Cup will have an international racer. Yep. We're not going to tell you again just yet. And New Zealand's going to actually have someone over there that'll be in the dealership part of it. So you'll be able to contact that person, see the gear. You will not miss this person. I already know. Well, we know who it is, but you won't miss the person at the track. I've also got to thank too Ash Media and Pit Media in New Zealand. They've taken on some of our fluorescent gear for their track promotions and stuff like that. So they've been also really pushing the gear.
Yeah.
Hang on, we got someone else. Chris Marino. Oh, hello, Chris. Now,
hey, Chris.
Chris actually won our first ever Scorpion Cups. Hello, Chris.
Is he still celebrating? Because the other day I spoke to him and he said, I haven't even checked out my car. I'm still celebrating the firsts and the championships. And I went, totally understandable, Chris.
No. And Chris, thanks. Great interview, guys. Just out of curiosity, who is the current Scorpion Racewear champion? So I didn't even have to read it. There we go.
Marino.
So again, got to thank the club. I know you're secretary, so we've got to thank Walshy and everyone like that for the presence, for allowing us to do this Scorpion Crush.
Yeah.
And that we just done the general meeting, so we know that everything's going along well with the club. Again, guys, support the people that we support. Without the grassroots racing of street stockers and stuff like that, you just don't have classes. All right.
And it doesn't have to be a lot, guys. Like, everyone's on Facebook these days. It takes 2 seconds to go share. You know, and you'd be surprised who can see it, and you know how easily one share can get to another person, that they then get to another person, and then they go back to Nigel, and you know they're already supporting everybody within the loop. So it's something just to keep in mind. Yeah,
the biggest thing, guys, is share. Oh, I just got another comment. Awesome stuff. Glad to hear part of it. That's from Kai, and we got Donna. Awesome guys. From Kobe Elliott from CRE Racing. Awesome guys. We did. You would have seen just before we finish off. We'll talk about Kobe. Kobe actually released all his gear just recently. His car is coming. I've seen the pre-lem mock-ups for that car after I've designed it for him. That's the other thing. We'll be doing press release for you guys when we do that.
Yeah, we've got about a couple of locations to decide on, and you know, as DFR does, we like to make it different every season. So. But that will be within the next couple of weeks as well. Our season starts pretty early with practice. Early September. So. And
it's the same with Kobe. We're just waiting on when the car's done until we can organise a day when we're actually going to do it. I will be there for the live stream for that one. We're going to go out there. I was contacted by Bear Bolton, who's another new member. He's trying to organise to do a live interview as well with his cars, but because he's miles up the road, we're going to try and meet halfway. Dale Smith, Wally to win this year. Go Wally. And Cooper, done. His gear looks tops. Thanks, Cooper. All right, well, we'll sign off at this point in time. Like I said, I'll put up the link for the Chariots of Thunder.
Don't forget the sale, guys.
Yeah, the
Can't
sale.
stress it enough. Just till the end of August.
Yes, and also just remember, with the Chariots of Thunder, get on there and support Hayden. You know, he's up there running his new scheme, and I'm looking forward to that one. I really like that scheme. I want to see what it looks like under lights. So, again, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ashley.
No, thanks, Nige.
And we'll catch you up next time. See yous.
See ya.